Uh-oh. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches this later. Much love. I hope everybody's doing good. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Wait a minute. I didn't even title this. Damn it. Shit. Let's see if I can fix that. Damn it. How did it let me go live on no top title? Hey, Jacob Brown, much love. Damn it. Screwed that up. At least I don't think I made a title. Okay, I did do a title. Damn, I was tripping. Alright, let's share this out. Something on my mind, I had some, we can't go into that. It's been an interesting day. A good one. Anyway, I'm playing franchise on here. I'm almost at the playoffs. Not sure how long I'll be on here. I should be on here long enough to play a game anyways. Oh, it happens. I can. I can believe it. You son of a... Alright, we're about to go. Accept. Ready. I was sitting there thinking earlier, which I didn't take a whole lot of time about thinking what to play, but I was like, I'm going to play some Madden. I hadn't played that in a minute before I get too damn rusty. Big shout out, Lisa Cook with y'all, my sister, and a member and sponsor for the channel. Thank you for coming in. Anybody that comes in or watches later, please subscribe. And big shout out to Cosmos Lounge. If anybody comes in here and watches this later, please go subscribe to the Cosmos Lounge as well. Thank y'all. We got 2 sponsors up in here. I had company when I got home. Bootsy came and see me for a little while. And we just walked to the store. She's down at her spot cooking.
And the Minnesota Vikings.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become.
I got her a little present today. I bought a pack of, they had something on clearance at Wally World. They had 3 of these in a pack for $2.50. And, check it out. It's a box cutter. So I gave my lady friend one of those.
With Charles Davis,
or so little. Keep it in your little pocket. She got a black one. I had to get the red. And I got a gray one too. It had 3 of them in there. But comes in handy. Plus, that'll get somebody off of you.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new and kind of get that feeling we might get something.
Oh yeah, that's why I got it.
No 2 games ever
Definitely.
the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple little
thing will lay something wide open. Somebody will get off of you, that's for sure.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second-year man from the Ohio State.
Justin Fields. I'm trying to sell one of his rookie cards. I think that's who it is.
Love his moxie.
Yep.
One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But
I got some of that too, Cosmo. I got all kinds of things.
That contributed to a loss.
I carry that like in my jacket. I got that for like animals or in the woods and whatnot. Yeah, I got pepper spray. That's more for animals, but it can be. If I had to use it, I would.
And the timing a bit off that time as that
boy, this Vikings team is pitiful compared to my other one.
Bring up second down.
We're in franchise instead of ultimate team.
Already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them help.
That throws me off when I play that long.
He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
In today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20. So
get him.
When you hold a team under 100 yards
horse hockey.
Offense, you're going to win 99 times.
I heard YouTube lightened up on the cussing. That's what I was heard from a bigger, way bigger YouTuber.
You're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it.
I'd still be careful about what I said, dude.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Might start getting more views. Oh, Mucho Gracias Koala.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery.
He's going nowhere.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And hard running's going to get him over the 40.
Wasn't expecting that.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable.
This could be a mistake play here. But gotta gamble sometimes.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he will
have a game here.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Montgomery running right. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Bananas Pettis, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Giving a deal.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see
we need something, a turnover.
Make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And all the way down inside the...
I was in the right coverage for that, too.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. We're scoreless after one. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Montgomery will take it in. Touchdown, Bears.
Y'all see this? If anybody's watching.
Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss
Pretty
last
much.
game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it was David
Give me the
Montgomery's
ball.
touchdown run that polished it all off.
Use some ultimate team. I gotta make
This will
some
be fielded
adjustments
inside
here.
the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Really?
A gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
There we go.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Cousins gives way to Cook. Down inside the 40.
I could have got past him.
The Vikings had 15-1 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Damn it.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And this is caught at the 8. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Cook will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Bring Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good.
Ooh, about
Tied
missed
at
it.
7 here in quarter number 2.
Like an idiot.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
We need to stop him this time.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So it's all down to this Week 18 on the NFL schedule.
Don't like the way they did last time.
Things
Good
out,
God.
we'll all be set for
Come
our
on,
second ever
defense.
Super Wild Card weekend, which
Oh, come on. Stop them, damn it.
We've got 2 games coming up.
Where's my defense?
3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Off play action, Fields.
Oh my goodness, they're just doing whatever they want.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being
But
taken.
it doesn't matter. If I lose this, I'm still going to
That's the
playoffs.
final tally. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. On first down, it's Fields.
Get him. There you go.
The Vikings after it,
Finally.
and they get there for the sack.
Yep.
The Bears moving
Finally.
hastily in the hurry-up offense. Forced out.
Got it.
Pressure gets to him again. James Lynch.
I got him that damn time.
In there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Flush to his right.
No.
And it's incomplete.
Ooh, that
Took
could
a
have been.
shot, couldn't connect.
They could have done something there.
4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
Damn, I stopped him.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Cousins
Oh, man, I could almost get it on.
and he will have a first down here.
I'm just trying to run the clock out. I get the ball back.
Just shy of the 20.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short
I
of the
lied.
line to
Let's
gain.
try something crazy.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. High throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there, and now there's less time.
Had to give it a shot.
To try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it.
Oh, I'm doing laundry
time
too.
on
I
first
can't
down.
forget about that. 30 minutes of this and then get down
play
there.
here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all time.
Throw them in the dryer.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score.
Why don't they call a
As we
timeout
send
just
you
to get
down
the ball back and then
Orlando,
run
where
the clock
Jonathan
out?
Coachman has our EA Sports halftime
God, 18
report.
rushing yards. That's
All
not
right,
normal
Brandon,
for
thanks
me.
very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Yeah, let's
and
get
that's
out
been
of
a
this.
back-and-forth game, all tied
Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football.
Yep, give me the balls.
Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he got the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
First down, run the block
territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
Yeah, I'm about to try something.
Go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
There we go.
Jefferson complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, it's Cook again. And he'll get him inside the 15 out of the 14-yard line. 54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, thank you, Cosmo. I love you too. Thank you.
At the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. They'll try to run with Madison. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get
Oh, he had it. Come
right
on.
around the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
On second down, this is Madison.
Got
And
a
he will
touchdown
take this
coming.
one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they split a little bit, but it looks like they
Think I'm marrying nobody.
I would expect them to go back to that.
Man or woman.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes
I done went down that road.
14-7.
It'd take a lot. Trying to think of a celebrity that might be free. Brooke Hogan, I'd take her. Hulk Hogan's daughter. He was a hero anyway. It'd be a cool, awesome father-in-law.
Pettis now from his end zone.
Boy, she's bad. I got her on social media.
Here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the
I may have gotten a comment from
their
before.
first possession of the second half. And this game was
Hard to say.
halftime.
I
And
think
now
I
they find
have.
themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And this will be a
Come on,
first down.
defense.
He's able to get this up past the 40. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On second down, Montgomery.
Damn, they like running it.
And he'll be brought
God,
down at
about
the
like me.
38-yard line.
Jesus.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking
Get it.
about it.
There we go. Got your ass that time.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Eric
All right,
Kendricks in
play,
on the
yeah.
tackle. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football.
Oh, I almost had it.
Quarterback operate and try and find some targets in the open field, downfield. Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
That's complete to Mooney. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because
Oh, they're
you're not getting the
stupid if they
benefits
kick
of
it.
run after catch. They're tackling them
Unless they
almost
stop
on the
me,
spot.
which
That means you have to run extra
they
plays,
shouldn't.
harder to move it.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
3-yard line. Oh, my God.
Turn man's hands, and you pin them inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Well, that was pretty good.
Start their next drive. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball
We got
is in the
this.
mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really,
Let's let this tick on. Tick tock.
Look for
Tick
second down.
tock.
If they want to
Tick
take another
tock.
shot
Tick
and try and
tock.
loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Here's Madison running on first down.
Oh, look at Madison.
Across the 35.
Killing it.
A good gain again.
All right, I got to go throw my clothes in the dryer, but I will be right back. Like 5 minutes or something. I just got to walk down there and throw them in the dryer. Long as new morons got other dryers filled up. Put my shoes on. Oh. And I've got so much clothes to put up. Shout out to Bootsy. She usually helps me do that. But she doesn't have to do anything for me, but she does anyway. Got a pile of clean clothes, and after I get done with these, hell, all my clothes will be clean except for not even a part of a load. Finally. I'll put this back on. It's a little chilly out there. I'll be glad when it's summer and spring, or yeah, I'll be glad when it's summer when I can go jump in the damn river. I'm going fishing, damn it. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. See, we 7:30. 7:30. Clothes should be ready. Shoes back off. Hat. Little skin shot for y'all. All right.
Combined on those last two plays.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Let it tick down, baby.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison.
Get it, Madison. Oh, don't y'all call me for holding.
Down to the 49.
I got you holding. Liars. Get a good run. Oh, he was holding.
Against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center.
Sorry,
remember, he's got to snap the ball, put
just
the ball
for
in
that.
motion, and sometimes you got that.
Just because of that.
You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a
Crush
difficult
y'all's
job
hopes
for him
here.
to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's what they get.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant
I like
routes
that
because the
move.
receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, no.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Oh, crap. Challenge.
I know if you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game.
Oh, I can't
Really called
challenge.
4-minute offense.
Man.
And I believe
There we go. They're reviewing it.
Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game.
Down.
Question, was the knee in fact down before this ball
Down,
comes
down, knee down.
convincing enough to overturn it.
Yep, he was down.
Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
It is not. Get a
And now
ball
we'll see a
back.
timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
I knew it wasn't a
So
damn
that
fumble.
one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down, here's Nwangu.
Another flag. Are you kidding me?
The open space to
Oh, this is
run.
like
He's
the
down
it's
close to the 30
rigged.
here. Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yeah, this is a good game. Oh, I need to play here. All right.
Now Play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Cousins. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he's going to have another first down.
That'll do it for them.
Made here at
If I
the
don't
Bears'
fumble again.
22-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Handoff here to Nwangu.
Why did he fall
2
down?
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to
It's
the
over.
attack portion of his sheet.
Running the
He's
clock
looking
out.
for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
Yep, I think we're going to try a playoff game after this as nothing comes up.
They'll go right back to the Nwangu. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Oh, mucho gracias, koala.
On the give is Nwangu.
Touchdown, baby.
And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Make it look a little better.
To pick up the first down on 3rd and short, they got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming.
I just thought about something. I used to have a friend we used to play football.
Run from the 15.
That's where I learned to play football from on God, in the 90s. But something like that would happen. He would say, "Turn off the lights. The party is over."
Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So now Fields and the Bears down by 2 touchdowns. 23 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Get him.
That is caught. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll take this to the other side of
Too
the
little,
field
too
before
late.
going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
They played me pretty good, though.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Komet. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Game over.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly
I got
did.
warmed up.
Exactly
That's what
right.
happened.
Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going
And
in,
wore
whether
them
they
down.
just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Vikings,
Now we might be getting into the something hard. All right. I don't play yet. Alright, now I'll play. Upgrade. Oh, I got a bunch of points. Oh, my internet cuts out. It's not my fault. God, I gotta play Green Bay. Man, they're 9-8. That's a joke. How are they in the playoffs? That's some bull crap. All right. Let me use the bathroom, and we're going to see what the divisional playoffs look like. I played them already. I beat the crap out of them. We're evenly matched, though. Could go either way. All right, I'll be right back. Use the bathroom. All right. Lord, I was thinking about something. Hey, the Bud Files, much love. Thank you for coming in. How many likes we end up on here? 4. So I don't stream a lot of football because we don't get. We've had some good ones, but usually not.
From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
See what this looks like. Playoffs.
It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
Go Vikings. Shout out Sonny Stormy. That's our team. It's actually where she's from.
We'll see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
But seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the
Washington
Green Bay
and the
Packers
Eagles
and the Minnesota Vikings.
Well.
Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week.
Kick it off.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest. You'll take the week off. Get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2000.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
The number 24 pick out of Cal.
Hell of a quarterback.
First play and a first throw for Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. He's going to be.
We have to sack him.
Pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Oh, come on.
It again to Doubs.
I swear, every game I played, the other team, like, always scores the first
down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Rodgers.
Get him. Nails his
He
ass.
threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I tried to take him out.
We've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
They get 6, that'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first
Come
down.
on, defense.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Get him. Get his. Yes.
Coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Hell
So
yeah.
Darius Smith drops him for a loss of
Give me
12,
the ball.
and it also brings up 4th down. And Joseph Charlton on now to punt.
I can't believe I'm playing them in the playoffs. I beat the crap out of them,
And this
if I
will be out
remember
of
right.
bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Oh, I'm coming out doing everything.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Oh, I got hit.
And it's incomplete.
Oh, y'all can't call them for a late hit, huh?
First down marker to his receiver.
See how it is.
Just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. That's complete to Justin
I
Jefferson.
see that time.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. They'll try the middle with Cook. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be
Another first down.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. first carry now for Alexander Madison. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before
Stop
being
the run.
down 2nd and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Go! Touchdown, baby.
The end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 26 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you've got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Oh. Music, right? Well, on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
We'll accept.
So they accept the penalty, of
Push
course,
them back.
push the offense backwards a bit. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw.
Oh, got him. Got him.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
I knew it. Killing them in the playoffs. I should have had the Bears in here.
On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking on the midfield logo. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled in.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Now Cousins. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Oh, the lovely Peace and Love TV. Hey, thank you for coming in. Much love.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards.
I'm at my first playoff game on the franchise mode on there.
Out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a...
Sweet. But all right. Well, I got somebody else to see tonight. Oh, Peace and Love TV. Oh my Lord, I seen Bootsy today. I'm gonna tell you what.
You gotta be able to put your nose in there.
Won't say this to anybody, but oh, do we have some good fun. Leave it at that. Good fun. Oh my Lord.
They'll run with Cook.
She's incredible.
They go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
So am I, for that matter.
Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
Good day. Oh, I got her something too. Hold on. I showed earlier in the stream, I bought a 3-pack of, I got this one that I got, but I got 3 of these little knives, but don't let them fool you. They are box cutters. So, yeah. I gave her that for personal defense, because you got one of these and somebody gets on you, you can get to this, they'll get off of you real quick. But I got 3 of them in a pack for $2. And these are nice too. I seen it and I was like, oh, I'm taking that. But I gave her she's got a black one, I got a red and a gray. I told her she couldn't have the red. Like you can have black or gray. The red's mine. I wear a lot of red stuff, so Alabama and stuff, so. Yep, somebody gets on her and she gets that out, they'll get off of her. Gotta look after you girls.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to
Even
go
when you
on
ain't with them.
divisional round weekend.
Second goal. I'm running the ball. Oh, they want me to pass it. They're stupid. We'll try it.
On 2nd and goal, Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
She may be back up though. Round 2.
We see so many slants in the red zone. The windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry
I'm gonna stop on that.
Because if that happens,
Peace and Love knows what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Somebody else might know. Best damn day I've had in a while, I can say that. Should have made a movie.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off.
Oh, no, hell
Greg
no.
Joseph from Minnesota. Now the offense
We ain't doing no field
first
goal.
of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
We are not doing a field goal. If I don't get it, they're at the 1 yard line.
Running for it. Here's
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Get destroyed in the playoffs.
With a second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
I know, it's crazy. She was looking at my movies earlier, and she said, "Oh, I love that movie." She named it, and I was like, "Damn, I don't remember buying that." Which it's probably years and years ago. But I'm like, "Damn, that's one of my favorite movies." I don't even remember watching it. I remember what it was. Banger Sisters, I think's the name of it. Goldie Hawn, shout out to her. Always liked her. Always pretty lady. She's still pretty, I'm sure. Probably in her 50s, I would think. Not so much damn movies, it's crazy. Yeah, I recommend Yellowstone. That's an awesome damn show. I would went ahead and bought series 2, but I didn't really want to spend another $20 right now. But that's just awesome. I'm halfway through that. There's 4 CDs in the first season. And I got through 2 of them, and hell, last night I was like, I won't go to sleep. I think it was last night, or maybe the night before. I don't remember. Yeah, night before. I didn't do nothing last night, but watched the new Matrix the night before and went to sleep to that. Yeah, last night I just laid here and watched crap, and then went to the bed and put a Family Guy on DVD. I got like some of the first Family Guys. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom again, then we're gonna try to finish this up. Almost at halftime. And I got somebody I gotta see here directly. They'll let me know when they're here. I gotta take a moment. Coming. Draw a piece of love TV today, which I think you know my bestie Bootsy. They don't live under me anymore. They moved down to a different apartment with a 2-bedroom. But this whole apartment was empty today when I come home. I turned my stereo up in my bedroom louder than I ever had. I had this whole damn building beaten. Like I opened the door outside, like everybody could hear it. It was you could put your hand on the wall and feel it, like every wall. I had this whole damn building vibrating. I was like, damn. What was I listening to? Oh, R.I.P. Young Dolph, that's what I was bumping. I had this whole damn place vibrating.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Hey, Marty and Jamie, much love. Thank you for coming in. Oh,
And he will return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start.
I don't know what whoever moves under me, they're in for it.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here.
I hope they're all. I mean, I swear I hope they're cool. God, I hate getting douchebag neighbors.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Get him. Bill.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks.
I should have left that play. It was pretty.
If they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him.
Oh, they should have never had me play in Green Bay yet.
They got no chance to win this game.
They were not good on this game anyway.
That means they'll need to
this
come
season.
up with something here on third down.
What the hell out of him before?
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. The first of 4 divisional round matchups coming up this weekend.
All right, after we finish this game, I'm
in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like
that's who we'll be playing in the Super Bowl.
It's going to be one heck of a battle.
So I think I will. I want to play Washington.
Meanwhile,
I hate how they made their change their names. That was so stupid.
So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon God.
That was just the stupidest thing ever, and that had nothing to do with anybody.
All right, Coach,
I don't believe any Native Americans gave 2 shits about that. I think that was just some political crap.
The NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the Vikings set to go on offense.
Cheers, Marty. Thank you.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from
it. Just kills me. It's all right to buy.
But they run it more.
I'm not going to say it.
They make it even bigger plays.
Cancel me. Yeah, right. But anyway. I see stuff.
Right back to Cook. And they get
almost was out of there.
89 yards yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I'm gonna drop that, so if he tells me
guys
to
to
talk
the
about.
championship round next weekend. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Oh, we already got 100 yards this 3rd quarter. We're going to keep it pushing.
They run again on 1st down. Cook, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so?
Oh, go. Damn, almost. He was a little faster.
To praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those
damn, that's crazy. The Bears are better than them.
Play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Another carry now for Madison.
Touchdown, baby.
Touchdown, Vikings.
We going to the Super Bowl.
6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings.
And I'll probably be streaming that tomorrow just to get it over with and done while I'm fresh.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run. Give it right back to him.
How were they in the playoffs?
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Had this mismatched.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think for sure I'm going to do that tomorrow. And depending on my personal life,
Rodgers will break the
try to stream something else. I just want to get this franchise season over with. I would keep going tonight, but I got something to do. Possibly before this game is over.
Lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Dillon.
Get him. He ain't going nowhere, chump.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. A 3rd down.
Cheers, Marty.
Those last
Thank you.
Plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Give me the ball back. Let me run the clock out. Y'all are pitiful. God, the Bears are so much better. Last game. I was worried about that one for a second. Not worried. It wouldn't matter if I lost or not. But.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
Oh, we got
starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Trying to run the clock out.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J.
Damn, got it.
9 yards.
Now let's let this go to 4th quarter. We'll see how many likes we got, if we got any more.
Quite well, and big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Let's see, we got 6 likes. Awesome, thank y'all.
So 1st and 10, and if they score,
yeah, we'll go to 4th
might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Once more, it's the fullback Ham. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I was talking about my listening to stereo so loud earlier. It's very loud, but I got like feedback coming back into it, and it's just because it's old. But I don't like that. In the future, I may have to get a whole new thing for the bedroom.
On the give, this is
I like having an old system in there.
15 for a pickup of 4.
And that
Getting
was
too much feedback.
there, and I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker,
Might be something I can do about that.
on every play. Who you think's going to get the ball?
Oh, I fixed my PS4 also.
Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it, and on that play you did. So you got to steel yourself at that point.
I had to watch a YT video to do it. It was something I'd done before, I just forgot about it.
But they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand,
and they're trying to make me go for it.
Guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches
why not?
run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
4th down, Cousins. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get
touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter.
Okay, the championship is the next game. I think we're going to do all that tomorrow. Play the championship, and if we win, go to the Super Bowl, and hopefully we'll win. That's my plans. And big shout out to everybody that's watching this. Y'all, definitely my number ones are in here. Peace and Love TV, Marty and Jamie. My sister, Lisa Cook and Child. And the Cosmos Lounge. And everybody else.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will.
We'll give a shout out to everybody and get off of here.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to
not
take
everybody likes
possession here.
watching this.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
That's why I really haven't been stirring it that much. This is one game I feel all right playing without streaming. Some games I don't even play because I'm like, well, I need to stream this.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Which is weird, but.
And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
All right, some stuff I don't get many views on, but my number one's watch. So.
Keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
I'd rather live stream it than not.
Rodgers, and he drops it in.
You didn't get it. Ah.
Struggles continue here.
He got popped. He got popped.
The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. Over
Ready for this game to be over with.
This is 3rd and 4.
Well, got stuff to deal with.
Draw play, Dillon.
No, you mother.
And he's going to have the first down.
Yeah, that's all right. Y'all run the clock out.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry.
Oh, yeah, another thing.
He wants to change.
I said something about it before. I love getting hackers and stuff on a certain social media site. I done got like 4 pages shut down. I didn't even have to report them. One I did because they were twat waffles. But they're tired of these people trying to get me.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I got them, though. They don't exist anymore.
At the 49-yard line. Rodgers leaves to
I'm a real person. Yeah, that's why all your shit's deleted.
4 or 5 yards that
Shut
time.
down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there.
Advice to people: don't mess with me on Facebook. You will be shut the hell down.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I play with people on there for a couple days, and I did that yesterday.
Now it's Rodgers. Got Dobbs.
This girl kept messing me. I knew it was a fake person. Just by the way they talk, I could tell they weren't even from this country. Just by the way they said things.
This will probably be the final play before the 2-minute.
They gonna message me yesterday morning. Blocked. I ain't even. I'm tired of playing with you.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
It's fun, though.
Down now as they search for a consolation score.
Oh, you think you're playing with a regular person?
22, Rodgers.
Oh, I thought I had an interception.
That's Watkins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings.
I've been on the internet longer than they've been alive, a lot of these people.
On a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I was probably one of the first people to ever be catfished.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Get him. Get his ass. There you go.
He's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and
Get him again. Get him.
And he's left with no
really?
option here but to throw it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come.
It don't even matter what they do
3rd
here.
down. Rodgers going to throw.
Nope, not today, buddy.
Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on.
I did that.
Took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one.
Oh, I thought I had that interception.
Cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Let's run this. Oh, they got 3 timeouts, dude. I hope they're not stupid and start calling timeouts.
Here that first round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start with no letdown here.
Thank
they
y'all.
lead big in this division
Game's
round,
over.
and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And able to get this one across the 45.
I might listen to some music again. I think my friend will probably be here in a minute.
Vikings first down. This is where, fourth quarter,
that's the ball game.
You give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right.
Right,
I know it's not something we
extra
actually want
yards.
to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to make that tackle at this stage of the game.
We've been out here an hour and a half.
In the conference championship.
That's pretty good for what I've had to deal with
at this
today.
point in the season, can't you?
At
You really
work
can, because the focus has been
and the
one game
fun
at a
stuff
time,
I
not
did
looking
afterward.
ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
But I got somebody to see here in a
Vikings,
minute.
as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Let's get back to the thing. All right. We're going to that's my plans tomorrow is to finish this up on the season. Whoops, upgrade all players, yes. Okay, we got that game to play, then the Super Bowl. All right, let's get some shout-outs and we'll get off of here. Big shout-out to Marty and Jamie, Peace and Love TV, Koala, the Cosmos Lounge, my sister Lisa Cook Machaw, Jacob Brown, and that was it. Thanks for everybody else that stopped by too, and I've said this many times, if y'all are new to the channel, need some subscribers, subscribe and comment on the video and I'll get y'all back. But thank all y'all, much love you to death, Peace and Love TV. Marty and Jamie love you too, and my sister definitely love you, and Cosmo, much love. But I'm out of here, I got stuff to do. People to see, or no, things to see, people to do. Let's get it right. But anyway, more to come. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes, your ears open, and always keep it real. Love y'all, and I will see you later. Much love.